You got to plant that seed. So if you don't get full price at the time you want, what date should we kind of revisit this? You'll get to that.
When we talk about hanging around the people, the association, when we talk about the different levels, we had I6, and this is one thing that really stood out to me, the I6 community. We had an I6 mastermind, and occasionally we do hot seats where you can bring up any topic that's troubling you. And one of our associates, one of our I6, was going through a divorce, and he really bared his soul, and he was in tears. And the community all came together and helped him through it and gave him ideas on how to deal with it. But you become vulnerable in a community like that. You can see the associates, how close they are talking with each other, the ones that went through deal structures yesterday. So, yeah, it's
different.
It is.
Again, if it was just about doing deals, you guys wouldn't need the whole community. Figure out how to do a deal, we'll do it. Yeah. Okay, couple things. Just admin, I got some notes here. First of all, this was in your manual, I never explained it. All it is my way that when I go to a seminar, you see A and I, all of you note pages. A is when I'll be sitting in a seminar or a group like this, I'll go, okay, that's an action item. I'm going to act on that tonight or next week. And the I is when I get an idea. So although it's the last day and I told you a little late, this manual, it's a cool thing to do when you go on any event. Because your brain goes. It could be nothing we're talking about. You go, I get that idea, and you write that down. So action and ideas. I'm going to go out of order some of this. Did anyone grab the seller calls? They won't get that course and start. Okay, I'm just talking about action. That guy would do that. I'd make that one of your items, guys. You heard us say it like 50 times. We're going to critique a call today. I don't know if it's good, bad.
Probably is good.
It's gaps, but he said, I don't know. It doesn't sound like he's motivated, but he wrote by Sal, critique it in the group. We'll do it live. Is everybody are you super clear and can spit out the 3-question formula? Because this is about as basic as it gets. I just want to make sure we didn't lose anyone on that relative to talking to sellers. Everybody clear on that?
You need to sell by, why are you selling?
Where, by, when, and what if it doesn't go that way? Yeah. Where, by, when, what if that doesn't happen? Because if you guys screw up everything else in a phone, but in your head, you're getting to that, not necessarily boom, 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 but you're getting to that, you're going to have the motivation and you're going to know what you're fixing. If you don't know what you're fixing, then you're going to go to their whims.
So what is this basic? Where are you selling it?
Where are you going?
And where are you going?
Why? Where? By, when, and what if that doesn't work?
Okay.
So again, remember the conversation with your neighbor? Walter, you see a sign go up, hey, where are you going? Right? Just a friendly conversation. This is not difficult. When do you need to be there by? And what if that doesn't work? What's your plan B? Or what are you doing? If that doesn't work. You know your price. What are you going to do? All right? You just talk. Yep. If you guys approach, and I thought of a few things about this, because it's we talked about, and we talked about selling, and a couple of you guys did. If you approach all your calls with, how can I help? Like someone you sit there and you get distracted by the script. You just go at your morning with, I'm just thinking with people I can help. Like some I can't, but I'm looking for people I can help. You'll truly listen to them and you'll truly ask them questions to find out if you can help. Right? So did you have a few minutes? I want to ask you a few questions. They say yes. You didn't ask the right question. You're supposed to. You're trying to buy an asset, right? Okay. I just want to make sure we're clear on that so we don't lose it when we talk about metrics today.
Well, quickly, you said the last one is if not, how did it go?
By, when, and what if that doesn't happen?
Oh, and if that doesn't happen?
Because everyone says, everyone says, no, I'm good. I'm okay, I get it. That's your plan, but is there a date at which time, if it doesn't happen, we should be talking? Or you just got to lower your price and take less? They'll answer you. No, I'm not going to lower my price. Oh, okay. So when should we be talking then? Is there a date here we should know about? Because then that tells you when to follow up. And that great question of when to follow up doesn't have to be answered. You ask them.
Yeah. Great.
I was sharing with somebody. You mentioned a very kind of concise question that let you know which way that they would be, or if they would be willing to do terms. And I can't remember where I heard it, whether it was on any of the videos in QLS or
You get to see if they would do terms.
right.
Well, there's two ways. The main question we're going to look for, I hope Jeff does it right with his copy.
Okay.
Right at the beginning, I get to it right away. I'm just more fun. Is Donald, I haven't seen your house yet. But if in theory or hypothetically I could get you to your number, are you open to doing that on a pricing or lease purchase? That's one of the main questions.
Okay.
And then it gets deeper when they say, because all of them do, no, I need cash, I want cash. And then you go to the whatever doesn't have it, right?
Okay.
And then you usually have to plant the fear seed, I call it, because they don't know that 80% of their buyers can't get qualified. You got to tell them. Not sure where to get started? Go to smartrealestatecoach.com/get going for free books, strategy calls, and a whole bunch more. We're going to help you get going the wicked smart way. We've been after this for over a decade doing exactly that. You got to plant that seed. So if you don't get full price at the time you want, what date should we kind of revisit this? Right? You'll get to that. I don't know if that's what you heard, but those.
I think that might have been it.
Yeah, I've heard something along the lines of like either I can help with the price or I can price or terms kind of thing. That whole one or the other.
You do that, but work on whatever doesn't have in your head with them. Okay, because you're gonna get the true answer. You'll answer my calls. They'll go, yeah, but I'm gonna sell. I know, but hypothetically, if you don't, right? They all want it. And you could chuckle and say, I do. I say it, I kind of say it in a funny way with them. I say, yeah, I get it. Everybody wants full price tomorrow cash. But if it doesn't happen, you just keep re-asking it a different way. Okay?